Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel. So you can see I have a little bit of a different part of the house again. I kind of wanted to have it here because you can see the stuff right behind me there. That one's saying dream. This one, smile. Smile and dream. Dream big. Always smile. Or, also look up the song Smile, Pinkie Pie, or Smile from My Little Pony. That'll make you happy. Put a smile on your face. Even if you don't like the show or into those type of shows. I don't know, make you happy, make you smile for a moment, and move on with your day. But dream and smile, I like that here in the kitchen area, just because it makes me happy, makes me understand and think that hey, we're all you're happy, good, positive spirits, positive attitude. But anyways, let's get into what this video is all about. It's not talking about My Little Pony, and it's not talking about positive thinking, though it's good to have that. I'm here to talk about Riverdale here for Riverdale Season 2, Episode 15, recap. This episode was alright, let's just say. At least to me, I would say that for sure. Intriguing and boring at the same time, but, in other words, too many scenes of Jughead, but just enough prime show consistent to balance it out. So, there we go. But here is, here's all went down, and even though I don't bring this up in the past, I want to bring it up here. Spoilers ahead, of course, so if you haven't seen the episode or haven't seen the show at all, I'm going to go check it out at your own convenience whenever you're able to. So, there you go. Excuse me. So I'm reading my notes here online in another tab. Anyways, Jughead's going crazy in his trailer over Hiram and his master plan to take over Riverdale. FP essentially tells him to calm down, which is the right response and way to go. I'm surprised you said that. Meanwhile, Hiram's hosting Fred Andrews at his house, and he pulls him into his office for some drinks and a chat. Apparently, the Lodges want Fred to run for mayor now that McCoy stepped down. Cool. Archie doesn't want his dad to run, though, so he asked Jughead to write an expose that will give him reservations about doing it. He tells Jughead about Hiram buying Pop's chocolate shop, which fuels Jughead's delusions that Hiram is no good, even more so. Pop implores Jughead to keep this a secret because he promised his mother, who's still alive, that he'd always keep the shop in their family name. I'm willing to bet $50 Jughead. And about Pop's feeling and writes the story, but anyways, because that's how he is. But all this is not as interesting compared to Kevin and Betty's storyline. Betty convinces Kevin to catfish to learn more about him. Her logic is if she thinks Kevin is one of his loyal fanboy customers, he'll talk. This is the drama that we like. It's the drama the show presents. Also, someone before Cheryl Blossom. Remember, she came out last week, and now apparently her late father left a secret will that he wants read in public before the Blossoms can use it. I love how everything surrounding the Blossoms feel like a gothic period film. Tony Topaz comes over to Cheryl's house right before the reading, and probably treats her like crap. Not here for this senile homophobia, but it be what it be. Her mother is what her mother is anyways. The personality that we learned in season 1. So anyways, Hal Cooper updated he wants to divorce Alice and is offering her half the money Hiram gave him for the Riverdale Register to speed up the process. All she cares about is whether or not Hal is still sleeping with Penelope Blossom, which is a level of pettiness I deeply, deeply admire in a way. But it looks like the kids don't want Fred to run the main plot. Ryan is going to overtake this episode. Archie's postponing helping Veronica with getting signatures for Fred. Jughead later tells Alice and Betty his theory that Hiram's buying rundown properties to overtake Riverdale. They're going to band together to take him down like it's a Scooby-Doo gang. Or Scooby-Doo and the gang. And I like that. I always was a fan of Scooby-Doo. Some may care less. I care at least a little bit. And so it's a good show. But another thing that I do care about, though, is Holly Cooper coming home out of the blue with her two babies in tow. She is holding one of them, and Betty snatches him up as any concerned sister who's afraid his brother's a sociopath. Boy would. Yet again, the Blossom narrative is proving to be the most interesting so far, at least to me. Remember that the will Cliff Blossom wanted read out loud? Well, it's because he's leaving half of his fortune to anyone who can prove they have a drip of Blossom blood in their body. So, yeah. And which is why Cooper, a Blossom descendant, wanted to divorce, so he wouldn't have to split the money with Alice. Penelope and Alice get into a tip at the reading because of this. And Tony comments, "This is riveting. I can't breathe." Yep. There we go. The other half of the fortune goes to Jason and Cheryl. So in other words, simply just Cheryl. Because of, Jason's death. Which is the reason to cast the whole thing anyway. Why wouldn't he have gotten his will updated? That's what I say. Since he was the one in the end who killed his own son. And still have the will updated. But anyways, Cheryl gives a speech at the reading, and Clifford Blossom shows up in the middle of it, alive and well. Then he died at the end of season 1. What the hell is going on? Now that was interesting. At least it seemed that way. Oh wait, because it was a fake up. The man who walked in was Uncle Claudius, Clifford Blossom's twin. Apparently, Clifford threatened to Claudius when they were only 14 years old, and then he ran away, and no one ever talked to him again. Is it convenient? Polly and Betty want to get their blood tested right away to see if they'll inherit any Blossom money. But Chick doesn't want to do it. It's probably because he's not related to them, and it's just a crazy stalker who likes Alice's pancakes or whatever. Betty has Kevin catfish Chick again to find out why he doesn't want his blood tested. Chick senses Kevin's being fed information, which freaks Kevin out enough to call the charade off. Because Kevin is a nice guy in the end. Though he does have the other side. He almost has like a Dark Betty side, only in a different way. That made sense to those that have been following this show for the last years. She's clearly peeved about Alice's attention being diverted to Polly and her babies. And he has a tense conversation with Betty about it, asking her if she thought it was better when the three of them just lived in the house. Betty managed to snake some of his DNA and send it off for testing. The blood test shows that Chick isn't who he says he is. And whatever that means, the episode ends before we can learn more, because that's how the show goes. That's how any show goes. Cliffhangers. I was going to say cliffhanger. That's what's for dinner. Well, cliffhanger, that's what's for a TV show. Continuing to the next episode. Usually more so. Big cliffhangers like that, you leave for the end of a season to the next season. You have to wait months and months until we get the answers for things. Like whether it's proposals, like in Castle, ABC Castle, that ended, I think, a year and a half ago. Or proposals, shocking revelations, Star vs. the Force of Evil between the seasons. The season finale had the Bob about Miss Heinous being Meteora, former Queen Eclipse's daughter, revelations, engagements, or something like this in this show, about Chick not being who he says he is, being a revelation for the end of a season to the next season. At least that's what I have here in my handy dandy notes from my notebook online. Typed edition, because my handwriting is crap. Not that it's worth crap, it is crap because my handwriting isn't the best. But anyway, back to subjects at hand. We want to ramble about other things or other shows. But here, staying on topic, talking about Riverdale, that highly popular show that is also on the Netflix. On Netflix. According to the Chate Lodge, Veronica tells Hermione she's done trying to manipulate Archie into helping her with Fred's election. Once Archie finds out Jughead can't run the piece about Hiram buying the shop, he convinces Josie to have her mother give Fred for buying advice about being mayor. He doesn't take the bait, unfortunately, which I was very happy to see. But this all might be null and void after Hiram finds out Jughead probed Pop about selling his shop. He suspects Archie told Jughead about the deal. which in the end is true, dang true. But Veronica takes the fall and says it was her, and Hiram's anger subsides. This is some Romeo and Juliet meets The Godfather stuff, which I'm fine with because Romeo and Juliet was a beautiful piece, and The Godfather is one of the best movie series ever. Along with Lord of the Rings movie series, along with also, and some may not agree, Twilight series, those movie series, those all were great. Anyways, also, what the heck is this big plan that the Lodgers have? I mean, really, what? I mean, maybe it's something that we will be getting at the end of the season. So I'm trying to be patient, though I do have in my notes here typed up in all caps that I'm growing impatient, but I'm trying to be patient because that's the positive, smile, relax, dream, more of the smile side than the dream side here, of things that I have behind me. But relax, it'll be fine, it'll take care of itself. And probably what the plan would then be is to have whatever this big plan is go into fruition, or at least start to in the season to finale. Again, major cliffhangers for season enders, for season finales to cliffhang to the next season. Whether it's another bombshell of information or something else different. Either way, that's going to be interesting and tasty to find out for me. I'm going to eat it all up as much as the next person as well. Welcome to follow me also on Twitter. I usually don't share my Twitter handle on these reviews. And I do apologize for maybe this laptop of mine moving around because I'm literally holding it up with my strong dominant hand here. But yeah, look at those cool things behind me. That way. I just like how that is. And I like how that white bowl there is centered. And like I said, dream. Always dream. Big goals, whether people think you can achieve them or not, like me in broadcasting, reach for them. You don't want to have second guess, whether you're young or old. Doesn't matter what age you are. It's how you feel in your heart. If you feel young, you're young. If you feel like you can do something, do it. Give it a shot. Whether it's trying YouTube, doing comedy, like skits on YouTube, or whatever kind of things that you feel that you are passionate about. You have my blessing, and I don't know who you are, right? So, meaning, we're strangers on the internet, but if you want to do whatever you feel is right, you're wondering, should I really? Or I don't think I can, or I don't have the resources enough to do it. Well, you work hard. You do what you need to do to start off and be able to get resources or be lucky or otherwise, and a video goes viral or whatever. Luck might happen, but you also earned it in hard work as well, as much as I hope. For my own channel here, and smile, keeping a positive attitude. Everything happens for a reason. Everything will work out. Just believe in yourself. And for me, always, believe that, God has a plan for us all, and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. But then again, that's just me personally with my religion. If you don't believe in religion or have a different ideology, then you go with that, of course. And if you don't have any, then just in general, like I said, believe in yourself and you can do all things. But anyways, Riverdale, good episode as always. Looking forward to how things will go moving along. I'm looking forward to the season finale when we get to that point here for season número 2, number 2. So yeah. Life in Pieces, though, it'll be a couple of weeks until I have my next review, which usually I have double video Fridays. My Riverdale review and Life in Pieces review. But for 3 weeks here, 3 to 4 weeks, no, I think 3 weeks, no Life in Pieces review because it's on CBS, great station, as they all are, I guess, in their own way. But they're not having their shows because March Madness, which I do enjoy itself, but that means, your shows aren't going to be on because basketball's going to be on there in prime time evening. But either way, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, and happy St. Patrick's Day to those who celebrate it. That is tomorrow. I won't be doing a video here on this channel. I will be doing a video on my Animated Awesomeness channel. Also, like I said, put on my Twitter at Army_strong_06, my personal Twitter handle at Army_strong_06. That hyperlink to that Twitter handle is in the upper right here with the banner on this channel. Also, my secondary channel, Animated Awesomeness, I will have a video tomorrow, Saturday, after this latest episode of Starburst: The Force of Evil that will drop and be on Disney XD tomorrow morning. So I'll have a video there. But since I won't be back here on this channel, Sports Talk Network, until Monday, happy St. Patrick's Day again to those that celebrate it. And to everybody else, just enjoy your Saturday and have fun. All right. Peace out. Peace out, suckers. And as always, above all else, as always. No, actually, yeah, peace out. Peace Out, Sucker was from the TV show on Disney Channel with the character Chad Dylan Cooper, played by Sterling Knight. He said, "Peace out, suckers." He did the whole "Peace out, suckers" thing because that's his character, Chad Dylan Cooper, on Sunday with a Chance, that TV show. That's where that came from. So, for those that was wondering what the heck is the weird thing I was doing, that's what I was doing. But, anyways, as I was saying, everybody enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I will be back on my secondary channel tomorrow. Animated Awesomeness. Welcome to check that out if you care to. And subscribe there, subscribe here, ring the bell, smash the like button in videos, and otherwise, I always appreciate that. And leave comments in the comment section below how you think for Riverdale. Where do you think things are going? What do you think the big master plan is of the Lodge family? And all the things that you may have opinions on. Because I know there's a lot of fans out there. So I'd love to hear from you all. But anyways, above all else, as always, take care.